Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming back to my YouTube channel. My name is Chris, aka Spirit. This is the reading for April. Now, it's not time sensitive, so time is an illusion, right? So whenever you find this reading, if it resonates with you, great. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. This is a reading for Scorpio for the month of April. I'm using the Mermaid deck because it's a water sign, as well as my Hidden Realms deck, and then I pulled one crystal card for the reading. So, I am burning some sage and I have a candle lit. If you do hear the noise of snoring, that would be Pugsley. He is sitting right by me. I have been suffering from a very bad RA flare-up with my ankle and my foot. And yeah, it's been super painful. So he's been by my side. So if you hear him snoring, I apologize. He does not want to leave my side. I'm just protecting the space again because we've been doing readings this morning while I can, while my leg is semi-elevated. Yeah, so unfortunately I have a bad case of, I forgot the name of it, but it was super painful yesterday, so I almost ended up in the ER. So I apologize if I haven't had videos up in March, but for April, you will have all of your videos up in a timely manner within the next week. I will try my best to upload what I can. I want to give the best readings, and when I'm not feeling well, I can't do that, so I don't even do private readings. I push those off. So, you know, you as the client want the best, right? So here we go. We're going to do this reading for Scorpio for the month of April, and so we did the Crystal deck, the Mermaid deck, and then the Hidden Realms deck. So let's start with the Hidden Realms cards. Oh, and before I continue, I just want to remind everybody to go check their notification bell. People are not getting content from any of the readers. A lot of the notification bells have been unlinked. So go and check that out. I've been going and checking people I've been following, and it's been unlinked as well. You have to go into the notification bell and pick notifications all so that you're alerted when I put new content up. And I will be doing a live feed this month. I just haven't decided on the date yet, so make sure you do that. So I just want to put that out there because I don't think a lot of people realize it. So the first card we received for the Scorpio for this month is the Lady of the Gift. Okay, the Lady of the Gift. Now this card is about paying it forward, generosity, giving back to the community, supporting others, looking out for others, reaching out to others when you haven't heard from them. It's that compassion card. It's that empathy card. It's not withholding your feelings towards people, showing them you care, reaching out. It's paying it forward. Like I say this on my private Twitter all the time, you know, paying it forward, whether that's a joke or laughter or checking on someone you haven't heard from or buying them a coffee. Or if you go to like Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts, or what do they call it, Dunkin' now, or we used to have PJs here where I live, and you're in line and you decide to purchase the person behind you coffee, you know, stuff like that. It's amazing. Or gifting to someone's Cash App or to their Amazon wish list, anything like that. This is with the card that's coming through for this month. Okay. The next card is the Diamond Dreamer. This card, they're telling me, is prosperity, abundance. I feel like for a group of you in this group, you've been trying to manifest some money for a project of some sort, or possibly a trip somewhere, and it will come to be. Just be patient. I see positive around you, both manifesting and energy-wise, so that's a good sign. Could be some of you planning for a trip. The next card is the Word Lord, which is about communication, about praise, about dishonesty. So the reason why this card is coming up is that you're not speaking your truth, or someone around you is not speaking their truth. Just be cautious. It's not a bad card. It could be just you not speaking your truth to a friend and you want to, but you feel like you'd hurt their feelings. It could be as simple as that, or it could be as big as you're at a job, you know, you're at your job and you know that you can get a promotion if you speak up about your, you know, additional responsibilities, but you fear it, so you hold back. It's like that kind of energy. It's having confidence. but definitely someone is not speaking truth. I feel like some of you, it may be yourselves, but it could be someone around you as well. So it could be half and half with the collective. Now the Mermaid deck, the first card is the Reflections card. Now the Reflections card is a mirroring card, okay, that comes up a lot in readings in regards to, it's in regards to being able to look at yourself and being the most authentic of yourself, which is huge because there are a lot of people that can't do this. Now, for those of you who are watching this video who are like myself, who are an empath or have some type of ability, if you're another reader or if you're a witch or a spiritual advisor or coach or anything that to that effect where people come to you for information, this is about you making them mirror themselves. I tend to do this a lot and then wonder why people disappear from my life, but a lot of times people cannot handle seeing themselves. So if you have a client that repeatedly comes back like once a year like I do, those people are comfortable with themselves. They're comfortable looking in the mirror at their energy and at their looks and at themselves. But a lot of people cannot do that, and so because they have not done the inner work on themselves and they've only done the surface work, a lot of times this is what happens, and this is why this card is coming up for you guys. Because Scorpio, there may be somebody in your life that this person that we were just talking about, right, could not be you. It could be someone around you who can't speak their truth. And so the more they're around you, the more you're mirroring them, right? And they're seeing themselves and they don't like it. And so what we do is, because we're empaths or we're sensitive, we take it personally that they walked away or they don't talk to us as much. But it really isn't us, it's them. So I have to put that message out there because it happens a lot and people tend to take that energy in as their own. And that's what the mirroring card means. Now next to it, you have this beautiful, beautiful siren of a mermaid, right? And it's called, I'm going to read this to you, the card name. It's called Imrama, okay? And she is petting a dolphin, and it's about crossing deep waters, about pilgrimage, and about the journey of the soul. So for a lot of water signs, right now, they're going through the dark night of the soul. I know Cancer is definitely, because I've been going through it this last 7 months. And so if you are part of the Scorpio group and you are watching this and you haven't started this yet, some of you will be embarking on this in the next few months, and some of you are actually in it right at the moment. And the message to you is not to give up, to know that whatever you do and whatever you face, you're going to get through it. It may seem difficult right now, but you will journey through it. And look at the positive in it, because this mermaid is stuck in a boat. This is the symbolism. She's going through her dark night of the soul out of the ocean and in a boat, and she's petting the dolphin because she's remembering what it was like to be with her own. This is very significant for those of you who are on the journey of the dark night of the soul. It's knowing where we belong. It's knowing where we came from. It's knowing our grace. It's knowing our purpose. It's a huge message, huge message. And the next card is the Return of Aphrodite. This is about the goddess energy. It's about embracing your goddess energy, man or female, doesn't matter what gender. The goddess energy is feminine energy, but it's that energy of love and light and caring and compassion and respect, and just a lot of people can't understand when you're not judgmental, when you are not about yourself, when you're not selfish. People can't understand that, right? In the time that we live in right now, there are so many people that are selfish. This is the card of selflessness. This is the card of real love. This is about soul love. This is about forgiving those who've hurt you in the past and knowing the real meaning of life. That's what this card means. So for those of you Scorpios who are in this, you have some healing to do, I think, some of you. And maybe that's why the card came out, for those who didn't resonate with the first message. What beautiful cards today. Absolutely beautiful. What a beautiful message on the journey to enlightenment, to accepting your flaws, to loving yourself, self-empowerment, self-worth. reflection, the mirror thing, which is huge. And then this card here with the mermaid, you know, the siren in the boat. This is one of my favorite cards because it represents being able to see what you might not have seen as a blessing, right? She's yearning to go back in the ocean, right? A lot of us, including myself, are yearning to go back home to be with like-minded people. That's your tribe family. That happens a lot when we go through the dark night of the soul or the awakening, and knowing who's full of shit and who's not full of shit, and setting boundaries. Now, the last card that I drew for you guys is the crystal deck, which I decided to do for the water signs this month. It's a deck I've had for about 20 years. I don't know if they still make it. They probably do make an updated version, but it's an amazing deck that has a lot of information in regards to crystals. And so most of the time when I channel the information, I channel the correct crystal for the reading. So the stone that I got was obsidian, which is an amazing stone, very readily available, made in jewelry, found everywhere. I have obsidian, a ton of it around here. It's usually small, it's usually in rock form, and it's very common. It's in regards to helping you ground, but it also reveals the truth. It's like the truth serum rock, and it's for grounding, centering yourself, protecting yourself. So I'm going to read to you what it means divinely in this reading when it's laid out. It says, drawing this card signifies that the truth of a situation will soon be revealed. Look within yourself, and do you already know the answer? Okay? Now, the healing part of this card is it's good for stress relief. It's good for grounding, right? And then it also says it helps to identify the real causes of a disease and illness. Its strong powers release, its strong powers of release help reduce blockages of the body and mind, right? And it's saying that, ooh, I didn't realize this was part of it, but this is interesting. It's used to relieve arthritis and cramps and joint problems, which is one of the reasons why I should probably be using it. I have a ton of it in my room right now, so when we're done with this reading, I will probably go get some and carry it with me. I didn't realize it's good for arthritis. I suffer from RA and osteoporosis, so and I've been having a very bad, not to share personal information on my YouTube, but I've had a very, very first episode of gout in my foot from my arthritis and from some type of food I must be eating that flared up, or I hurt myself or whatever. So I'm struggling the last couple days. So I'm resting my feet while I'm doing my reading. But yes, so grounding and healing. And for those of you who have arthritis like myself. So Scorpio, I hope you enjoyed this reading for the month of April. Obviously, time is an illusion. Whenever you find this reading is when it resonates with you. Great. If it doesn't, then go check your sign in this chart, and you know, it's general reading. It's not meant for everybody. It's meant for the collective. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your month, and I will see you in May.